What up, guys, and welcome to the Overkill Underground. Here we are, Season 31, Episode 4, Survivor. Varner's gone.
Varner's gone.
I didn't expect this, not at all. I mean,
I
thought he'd be a little savvier and last a little longer. I was a little surprised. I'm not gonna lie.
He is savvy, but
really, it started at the very beginning.
Yeah.
It started at the beginning because, obviously Tasha had something against Varner right at the start. I mean, Varner kind of had a couple people against him. Obviously, he messed up in that last challenge, and
when he made that move in the last episode,
it carried over.
He ran his mouth too much, and he couldn't be trusted.
Well, yeah. Well, he could be trusted by Abby.
They knew he was savvy.
Abby trusted him. Abby
did.
Abby loved him.
But everybody else,
Wu voted her twice.
Well, and that's the thing. But everybody saw Varner as a savvy guy.
He was savvy.
They knew he had a good game going. So.
And that was probably a good move on Abby's part.
It wasn't too good of a game if he got voted off on the.
Well, that was a good move on Abby's part because Tasha was kind of pushing it probably pretty hard on her, even though she was saying, "Wait a second, I want Wu gone," and then she kind of said, "You know what? Okay, I'll let you make this decision." I think that was probably a pretty good move on Abby's part, just to kind of stay back a little bit. She's safe now.
I could have sworn this would be the episode where Abby'd be gone.
Hey, the girl, she's the savvy one, if you want to.
She has been a little savvy.
I thought the men would stick together and vote her off. I was surprised by that.
Right.
Well,
I thought that they would stick together and vote Abby off, just because they knew that the women would probably stick together and go after one of them. So I thought the safest thing for them to do would have been, Abby.
Well, I don't know. I thought Varner saw the writing on the wall already when he saw Tasha and Savage jump right to the
without a doubt.
Jump to the top of the tribe. He kept making that point to everybody else in his original tribe.
Yep.
But that was pretty much his ultimate downfall because they recognized that and they needed to get rid of him.
And then we flash over to Jeremy,
right?
And of course he's got the idol. He's not saying nothing to nobody.
No,
but he's pulling Fishbach towards him.
Oh well, yeah.
He's bringing Fishbach in.
He's gonna stick with his original 4 Bayon tribe members, and with the additional Takeo people, Spencer and Wigglesworth. He's keeping his friends close and his enemies closer.
Without a doubt.
That's why he's got Fishbach.
And be quiet, and don't make too many enemies, so you can have that immunity challenge as it dwindles. And you don't want to use it too soon.
And
you want to have it later.
Exactly. You want to hold on to that idol. You want to make sure that thing lasts you a little time.
That's going to stick around for a little bit. Well, so anyway, this episode we got started with seeing what's going on everyday camp life, and then they jumped right into the
reward
challenge, which was pretty awesome. Which I don't know, that might have.
I was surprised
to
with
see that it was
being able to get first place on that when every immunity challenge they're going to lose.
Well, was it? How did that? I maybe it's just my short-term memory or just my short train of thought. I just can't follow an episode all the way through. But how did they come across picking each person in that tribe to go? Was it?
I think it was just a vote.
Like who should go?
I think the tribe just voted on.
Why did
pick? I was surprised. I was surprised Joe didn't play. Obviously, that was going to be the number one thing. Being that Joe didn't, he would have been far ahead of either one of those guys.
Killed everybody.
And even when it came down to jumping on that platform and getting that thing up there, like it would have probably come second nature to that guy.
Oh, yeah.
He's just silly like that.
Right.
But that was a pretty good challenge.
I love seeing the 3 old guys kind of go.
That was kind of cool. That was the cool part about it because they were evenly matched.
They sure were.
And with Anchor way behind. And being able to pull it back.
Savage just, Probst even mentioned You forgot how you did it the first time. Yeah, you forgot how you did it the first time because you're so
without a doubt
so tired by the time you get out there and come back with your second one. You forgot how you jumped on the platform the first time. Yeah. But Savage, being the wily veteran that he is, and just a sharp person.
Oh yeah.
Just he took a deep breath every time.
Paced himself well.
He did.
Took a deep breath.
He didn't get in a hurry.
And he jumped. Right. Dietz, when him and Dietz got back for the final jump,
they all did a good even pace.
They did.
They all stuck a real even pace, and then of course, Bayon falls completely short of anything.
Yeah.
And I don't think it hurt him much though.
No, it didn't.
I don't think Bayon really got
it was a reward,
a serious punishment for that. But
no.
I mean,
the reward would have been nice, but
you know what? Over at their camp, they have rice. They have better things, camp life over there,
and where you can see, it goes right to them with, Spencer going up and pretty much selling out on everything. You know, he's trying to sell himself into the game.
Monica says he's gone first.
Yeah,
and I think what Monica says, she'll convince the others. Hey, he's
right.
Playing too hard.
Yeah,
I don't like somebody playing too hard like that. She's going to get rid of him.
And he's definitely trying to work his way in.
He is.
And he'll probably end up staying around for a little bit. But I think you're right. If Monica says something,
Monica's smart. She wants to keep the girl numbers up.
And that's exactly it. She's definitely thinking the girls versus boys.
Yeah.
By the end of it,
smart girl, because that's one of her.
She's thinking
assets.
Thinking the game, right?
And a female alliance is in her favor.
Absolutely.
A, she's a female. B, she's not that.
But
physical.
Wigglesworth, though, I mean, Spencer's throwing her under the bus
already.
Too. So.
Already.
Right, and we'll see how that ends up too.
That's not gonna bode well for Spencer. I have a feeling.
No. And that's why You're absolutely right with Monica. As soon as the word gets out, Spencer's going to be gone on that note alone.
I think so.
With the boys versus girls thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
And then we moved over to the Takeo tribe and saw how things were over there. And,
Chaos Cass.
Yeah, she's not trusted too much, but that was a brilliant move on her part, making a little birthday gift.
Yeah.
It was a great.
But was it really a birthday gift?
Was
she really making a birthday gift, or did she get caught in the act making some kind?
Gift.
It could have been. I mean,
she only had beads in a piece of leather.
If she's going to play a part, she's going to play it to us, the audience, too. She's going to play it to the cameraman.
Absolutely.
She's not going to let it, because that's just her attitude.
Yeah, they would have showed her going,
thinking,
I got caught, so I played it this way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I think she really...
Exactly.
And it's a way to get people looking at you and talking to them.
Oh, yeah.
And seeing what's going on.
I mean, it could show that you're opening up to people, Oh,
yeah.
It could show that you got feelings for the others. You want to take care of your tribe and be a
She remembers how she lost the last time.
Right.
She is taking this second chance. Hey, let me improve on my social game.
She needs to bump that social game
up.
And
she's doing better.
And
I think she gained favor with Wentworth.
You're probably right.
I think she did.
Yeah.
And Joe was there to witness it all. I think she gained favor with everybody in that tribe.
Yeah, no doubt.
Maybe not Keith. Keith ain't buying shit.
Well, yeah. And then Keith, the one thing about Keith, when they went and then, they started in at the immunity challenge, they go into Keith. That dude couldn't hear a stinking thing.
He can't.
During the whole time.
When they jump into the immunity challenge.
And what's his name? Was it not Savage? Dietz. Wasn't it Dietz?
Oh, yeah.
Wandering around.
He was raising his hand like a child.
Raising his hand. He had no idea what
he was raising his hand like a child.
Raising his hand.
Second grade.
Waiting for somebody to say something to him.
Well, you know what?
And it never even came.
And how about that? The whole time they're showing that challenge, it's all about how Cass can't get the word out.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, who gets all their pieces back first? But
right.
Joe.
Yeah, exactly. Carrying them, right, just picking them up and just chucking them into the pile by himself.
But
you pretty much expected that.
And then
out of
all
Joe.
the bumps and bruises going along there.
Oh,
man. Those pieces look heavy.
They did look decently heavy, like 60.
I don't know about 60, but maybe 60.
Maybe 40 to 60 pounds. I mean,
I'll go with that.
You saw when they landed, they didn't bounce.
Yeah, if Joe could carry one, I'd say about 40 to 60 pounds. I
was thinking 50 pounds.
Yeah,
actually.
yeah, because the way he was carrying them.
Maybe a little less, because if you have,
it could be.
The women can't really.
I don't know. They can carry if you got a couple.
That's true. I mean, I think they were probably, and I would say, at a rough guess, 50 pounds. I mean, that's right in between the 40, 60 mark. You could tell when they hit the ground, those things weren't bouncing. And each person had at least 30 pounds in their hand. You know, those things were pretty heavy. But even the way that, that panned out, Bayon ended up getting first place in that one.
Yeah.
We knew that would probably happen, though.
Well, when they came to the puzzle building, then that's when Spencer shined. Spencer's a heck of a puzzle builder.
He did real well at the puzzle. Yeah, he did real well at the puzzle.
He built that cube pretty quick.
And
Anchor, I don't know what
fell apart.
You know where they fell apart?
Because
I'll tell you where. And if you go back and you watch the show, Wu grabs the most awkward looking piece and he goes, "Oh, this goes. Where's this go?"
And
he's got Abby holding it.
And Abby's holding it the whole time. Yeah, and everybody else
now that's
has
the
no
piece
idea.
You go, put that one aside.
Right.
We'll find a place for that. That's ridiculous.
Exactly right.
I agree.
So seeing them lose that challenge, maybe their bellies were a little bit too full on
it could have been
sausage and
I mean,
what have you.
Maybe that had something to do with it, but they just at the end they fell apart. There was no puzzle building going on at all.
Yeah.
That's where it ended right there for them. When it came to that puzzle, it was all over.
Right. Do you think that Jeffrey, in a way, didn't want to do it anymore, and he sabotaged himself by running his mouth, creating controversy? He was worn out, and
I don't know what that would benefit him from. That wouldn't benefit him in any way, I don't think.
Yeah, I think
maybe he didn't think he had it in him to make it to the end.
He could be too far gone to worry about playing a strategic, crazy game. But I mean, he could be thinking.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let me tell you this. We're about in what, day 12, day 13.
Right.
You're in 2 weeks. You see the preview for the next week. You see what they didn't really show us what's going on, but they just showed. I'll tell you what. They showed a lot of. I've been with these people for 2 weeks. I'm a little I'm tired of it now.
Exactly.
Things are going to start moving quick. We got 12 in the 2 tribes, 4 more. What we got? What's that? 16 people. We might see 2 get bumped off next week.
Yeah, it's possible.
We might see but if not, I mean, we're coming close to the merge. You're going to see probably 3 more people gone, and then a merge, is what you're going to see.
I don't doubt it. Yeah. Yeah, you probably will see something like that. I would say
at 12, maybe 6 apiece.
No, they'll merge. They'll merge before 12. They'll merge about 13 or 14.
Well, I would. One team.
Yeah, I would imagine
14 people on one
I would
tribe.
Imagine it would be around 14, and then
of
course
1 or 2 will get knocked out, and then the next and so forth will be in the jury.
And it doesn't matter when it comes to the challenges; they'll always have somebody sit out, and that's not a big deal.
Right.
So even if it was down to 13 people,
they could have a single.
Exactly,
everybody stand on a post,
right.
or everybody hold their own weight, or something. They
absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, they've been doing this for 31 seasons. I think they know what they're doing.
They've honed it without a doubt.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought one thing that I thought was pretty funny with Varner and Abby when he was like, "Oh, I missed my Abby time," and they showed the hashtag Abby time. I just thought that was funny. They got the hashtag things up on there. I was almost gonna visit it to see what the Twitter page looked like for that, but I didn't. But that would have been funny to to see what's written on there. I'll have to check it out and report back my findings.
Yeah.
Abby time with Varner. But I thought that was funny. And then after the, what I thought also was pretty funny was when Varner did get voted off.
Yeah.
He, goes up to Abby, gives her a little kiss. You little bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was funny.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, he's a little bitch himself at heart. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And then
he knows she's playing the game. That's her playing the game, and that's why he said that.
You know what?
No animosity towards her, I'm sure.
She made a smart move there.
Yeah,
she made a smart move there.
That's what I said with Tasha pulling back the reins instead of saying no, I want Wu gone.
Yeah.
She said, you know what, Tasha, you want him? You think Varner's that big of a threat? Okay.
Right.
You made your argument.
It's smart to keep Wu.
Yeah, it is.
It really is smart to keep Wu at this point in time.
He's just clueless. He has no idea what's going on.
And that's why he's a great person to have along with you, because you'll sway him.
No, he's loyal to the three of those to the end.
Yeah, without a doubt. Right.
Actually, Savage and Tasha, they got those two.
Yeah, that's a pact made in blood at this point.
Yeah, if they make it to another merge or the final merge, the four of them intact, watch out for Savage and Tasha carrying those two extra votes in their pocket.
Yeah, that's true. For sure.
Well,
yeah, what do
we expect next week?
What are we going to reveal for next week?
Do you any ideas what you think's going to happen?
They didn't show us a whole lot.
No,
they didn't show much of anything really.
No, but when we come to time for immunity challenge at the very end of the game, it's going to be those four people from the Anchor tribe.
Would you assume they would do another reward challenge with the next one, or do you think they're going to wait another episode before another reward challenge pops up?
No, I think we'll probably see another reward challenge.
I'm thinking so too.
We'll see another reward.
This is where they're
this is their bread and butter. This is their bread and butter. They'll do a reward, immunity, and that's your show.
Right.
They'll show more controversy, more bickering between the tribes.
Yep.
That's what you saw in your preview. You'll see immunity, then reward, or reward then immunity, and you got a show. I think the Chaos not going to lose again. The Anchor tribe might sneak through. You're going to have to sit two people
without a doubt
in your next challenge, probably 4 on 4 on 4.
Yeah.
And,
there's going to be two people sitting for sure.
So the Anchor tribe's not looking bad. Savage is a great athlete. Tasha's a great athlete. Abby's a young. I don't know what kind of an athlete she is, but she's young and
she's not bad.
Yeah,
right. She can hold her own.
She can hold her own for a physical girl her size and weight. And then Wu's another physical threat. So if there's any type of physical challenge,
I mean, they do have a chance.
I think
they do have a chance.
I don't think that. I'll go on record right now saying they're not going to go to immunity. They're not going to go to the immunity.
You don't think they will?
Not them. I'll make a prediction and say it'll be the Bayon tribe.
I was thinking that it might be another tribe. I don't know whether. I mean, I would.
The Bayon tribe and Spencer is going bye.
You're probably right. If
you think
Bayon,
so? You're so agreeable with me today.
Well, I think if Bayon does lose the immunity challenge, it'll be Spencer for sure.
Yeah.
And I don't see Takeo losing a challenge.
No, they have Joe on their team.
But I do think Anchor has a good chance of losing another challenge. And if they do, that's when they're going to split the tribes up again, and it might get even a little more crazy.
Yeah, they might split them into two.
That would be my prediction.
I'd like to see a tribe.
See what
tribe split into two again.
What would happen if Anchor loses? Because then they're going to have to take 3 people out of a challenge.
Yeah. Oh, they won't do that. They won't do that.
Exactly.
Four's the last.
Exactly. So if Anchor, and that would be my prediction, is that they do lose the next immunity challenge, unless of course there could, the reward could hold something of great value for the immunity challenge. They definitely put that in there, but it's it's hard to say. We'll see what happens with the reward challenge, and that's gonna let you know what's gonna go on with the immunity challenge. But I really do believe that the Anchor is gonna lose it again.
I think honestly, I think there is a clue out there on the island right before every immunity challenge. And I think there's an idol at every one of those.
I think you're right.
I think there's an idol at every one.
There might be because it's hard to say. I mean, they know when people have it and when people
don't. They need to get them back in the game.
Like, oh well, somebody found that clue, so we got to stick one out there this time. Right. And we got to stick it out in this place. But I'm looking at Angkor probably losing the immunity challenge, probably losing Wu.
You think?
I mean,
well, hey, we all have to make a prediction. Robert, what do you think?
He would be the first one on the chopping block.
I would think that if Angkor loses, either Tasha or Abby will go. But I think we're going to see.
Huh? Nah, Tasha's not going anywhere.
I don't think so either.
You know what?
What fucking game are you watching?
Yeah, anything can happen. You never know. Wu could somehow sway some. I mean, you never know, but it's hard to say.
Somebody could make a mistake. Somebody could make a mistake during a challenge and have the rest of the team.
Oh, that's totally it. Yeah, somebody could mess up. Somebody could have some hard feelings. It's possible. I mean, if anybody loses in the Bayon tribe, it's going to be Spencer. We know for sure. And if Takeo loses the immunity challenge, which we can say, hey, maybe it's a possibility. Boy, who would they get rid of? Keith? Would they get rid of Keith? Would they?
I would think maybe
Keith or Cass.
It's hard to say.
I don't think it'd be Keith or Cass. And maybe. I don't know.
Keith would probably be the one.
I really haven't even thought that far into it because I just don't.
You don't see them losing.
I don't see them losing. They're a solid tribe.
You say that about the Takeo tribe, but we don't know what the challenge will be like, and it might be a challenge that favors the other two for some reason. I'm sure they look into that because.
Well, if that's the case, then I'd say Cass is in trouble because
I think she's in trouble. I'm going to go with that. I'm going to say that Cass will be voted off. That the Takeo tribe will lose the immunity challenge somehow. I don't know what will happen. And then Cass will be voted off.
You never know. Something might come up where they do a hero challenge type thing again where, somebody has to go in there and build a puzzle.
Yeah.
And that's going to be that.
Yeah.
I mean, Takeo could lose it just as easily as the other two. And we'll find out next week. It's going to be, again, another interesting episode, and we'll see where it actually ends up taking us. We're going to wrap it up. Thank you guys for joining us again here on the Overkill Underground.
Chaz, it's been a pleasure.
As always. And like I always say, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you guys later.
Good night.